Edey, that's good.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's Lively. Screen by Lively. Here's Thompson. There's the drive. Outside for Davis. Davis drawing the double team. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Moran. To the middle. Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Now here's Thompson. Screen by Lively. Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And one thing that Moran has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Graham.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Moran.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
To the paint. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. 80 is towards the top of that list.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Stolen by Davis. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the shot's good. Edey's got his second basket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, VA.
Allie, thank you. Right wing. Down low. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
To the inside. And no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Memphis trailing here. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Washington, a good look. And that one's long.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Moran. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Right side, Davis. Back to Washington. Inside. Lively. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Timeout call, Memphis. An opportunity now for them to get back on top.
Yeah, they've kept it within arm's length. Now they need to make a play.
The three from Thompson. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Ball's going up the court. Finished off the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Dallas shooting their initial free throws of the game here. That one misses. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Graham.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Here's Pippen. Here's Huff. Sinks it from distance. Huff's got 7 points in the game.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Good on the shot. 9 points in the game.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Marshall. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Huff. They get it again. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. He squares up and sinks it.
Nice shot by Kennard. The lefty is so crafty.
Here's Lively. Here's Marshall. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Pass to Thompson. The 3 ball. He's off on that one.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Here's Davis. That shot missing. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Right there, you see one of the many ways AD can beat you with his craft.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Grizzlies lead by 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Wells, that's good. And it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
Thompson outside. Play drives. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Klay Thompson so adept at using the pick and roll to his advantage. Takes what the defense gives him.
Down low. Over to the left wing. They set the screen. Lets it fly. That one off the back iron and out. Mavericks trail by 5. Back to Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. And here's Thompson for 3. To the middle. Second chance effort. Look at Davis go to work on the interior.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Timeout called. Memphis. Group getting ready for Memphis. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He hits the 2nd from the line. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Davis. Memphis with a rebound. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pulls up on the wing. Lively grabs a miss. Right side Davis. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. They swipe it. Outside Morant. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Fires from the corner. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Joss. Oh, an impossible move. Ja Morant.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Here's Marshall. Nails it from 3.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And he makes it. Wells has gotten 4 this quarter.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
And it's Bane with the ball for the Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Right side Morant. Shot clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And Morant drops them both. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Thompson with it, guarded by Morant. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. The three. Morant, no good. Mavericks trail by 9. Outside Davis. And here's Thompson for 3. Outside for Davis. Launches a 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Well, this is his prototypical shot. Klay Thompson from 3.
Pass to Edey. Back to Jackson. From outside the arc. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 6. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Marshall. To the paint. Here's Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
And so he hits both. Memphis leading by 4. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
And so it's Memphis with it. Right side Morant.
You have to admire the activity of Klay Thompson on the defensive end. It seems like he makes it his mission to make life difficult for whoever he's checking.
Ooh, Davis muscling it in.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Morant. Jackson the screen. Here's Edey from behind the arc. And again, Memphis no good. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Davis for the tie. Memphis with a rebound. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Timeout called. Memphis. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Lively grabs a miss. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Davis. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Here's Wells. Lively grabs a miss. Davis drawing the double team. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Lively. No good with a layup.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Memphis shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Leading by 5. The shot's good. Edey's gotten 4 this quarter.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Lively with the bucket.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Back to Morant. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. This will make 5 trips to the line for him tonight.
At the line for Memphis.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. It's stolen by Washington. It's a one-on-one situation. Davis with it. He's picked up by Bane. On the wing, Davis. He's got 16. Back to Lively. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Wells misses. Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Thompson. Let's go with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Right side, Morant. 11 feet out. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Lively. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Jackson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Jackson's got 6.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Thompson outside. Here's Lively. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Lively's gotten 4 this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Wells. To the wing, right side. Edey for 3. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Memphis leading by 9. And here's Morant outside. Lively grabs a miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And so it's Memphis with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. 15 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. And he can't jam it through.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Memphis fouls. Edey for his personal foul. Second team.
That one's off.
Shooting for that. Lively. 2 shots.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 15-6 run. Wells misses.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Kennard has the open look. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Grizzlies up 11. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Pippen. Pass to Wells. Aldama with it. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Washington. Lets it go from 14. Pippen, no good. Mavericks trail by 11. Now Lively. And here is Thompson for three. Cleared away by Wells.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. Now Thompson lets the three fly, buries it from three.
You have to be aware when Klay Thompson has the ball in his hands. He can pull up at any time off that dribble.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The three from Thompson. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Huff. Aldama outside. Pass to Pippen. Here's Huff. 6 to shoot. Picked by Aldama. Fires it from 18. Huff can't get it to go.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Offensive board. Now here's Thompson. Inside.
Grizzlies foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Driving to the basket. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
This one for three. And it's Edey missing. Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
It's stolen by Washington. Davis with it. Jackson in his pocket. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he drops the first.
Shooting for Dallas. Anthony Davis.
Both free throws good from Davis. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Memphis leading by 6. Pass to Edey. Outside for Morant. The three-pointer is down, Ja Morant.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
Here's Thompson. And the layup is good. Timeout, Grizzlies. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Thompson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, the defense is always going to react to Klay Thompson. That time the overcommitment, and he'll get to the line.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Here's Bain. He takes it in.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Here's Davis. It's deflected. Outside Moran. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moran. A minute 50 left in the game. 13 feet out. And too long on the shot.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Pulls it from 20. The offensive rebound. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
At the line for Memphis.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Davis has got the ball here for Dallas. Ooh, look at Davis hustling up court.
And I'll tell you what, I just love how Davis runs the floor. Just incredible. I mean, how do you stop him in these situations?
Pass to Moran. And it's blocked by Davis. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
And so it's Memphis with it. 8-point game. Here's Moran. The Mavericks pull it in. And here's Davis to the middle. Out to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. And it's Bain with the rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
.30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson on the wing. No good from outside. And so it's Dallas with it. Trailing by 8. Davis. That's good. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Dallas calls timeout. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
It's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Here's Huff. Money from 17 feet out. So it's